Welcome back to another episode of Devil to Alchemist Daily on the Sofa Prosperity Network, where we align with for well-being. Today, we open a door that most people are afraid to walk through. Actually, this is my second time recording this, bro. I'm pissed off a little bit. Last time I was recording this like 10 minutes ago. I recorded like 11 minutes. My mic wasn't on. It was on, but I didn't turn it all the way on, bro. But I got this book. Let's focus up. Supernatural. Becoming Supernatural by Dr. Joe Dispenza. Joe Dispenza, one of the ones in the spiritual community, one of the ones in the conscious community, just one of the ones just elevating your mind. If reprogramming your subconscious, reprogramming your mind for better things, this is the video for you, bro. So this video is about becoming supernatural, the mind, the past, and how people stay trapped in cycles that they don't even realize that they're repeating, bro. And that's one of the first things we're gonna talk about, bro. Most people stay stuck in the past because they aren't aware of what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Aren't aware that if you're stuck in the past and you keep thinking about what's happening, every time you replay that memory, those same emotions come back. And when those same emotions come back, the emotions tell the body that this thing, like what's going on in reality, is happening again. You know what I'm saying? And so the mind and the body relive the trauma that's like happening, like it happened in that moment. You know what I'm saying? Like it happened in the present moment. Like it's happening in the present moment. So you have to realize that if you're not living in the present, bro, your mind's gonna keep revisiting that past, and that past is gonna keep creating that emotion, and that emotion is gonna keep creating this feeling like you're still going through the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know how some people, they'll lose a loved one, and this is rightfully so, bro. There's nothing wrong with this. Most people can't overcome this, bro. You lose someone you love, bro, and that feeling will be there forever, and you can't ever get over it. But you're just repeating that within your mind, bro. It's just a cycle. It's just a cycle, and you're being stuck in that cycle of that emotion. Like that emotion is controlling you. That emotion is becoming your God. That emotion is becoming your God in a sense. It's like it's controlling your life. You can't get over that, and you have to realize that what you think is what you create, bro. And that's something that we're gonna talk about actually, bro. Let's go ahead and get into that, bro. The cycle of trauma, bro. Like our thoughts create our emotions, bro. We have to realize that what we think, it creates how we feel. Like if we think it's so negative, bro, we're gonna eventually start feeling negative. Like we listen to negative music all the time, listen to murder music, drill, and things like this all the time. We're eventually gonna create that. We're gonna be like, bro, I'm on that shit right now. I'm on some demon time. That's one of the things I used to say when I was very unaware of what I was saying and not being intentional with what I'm saying. I just be like, I'm on demon time. Remember the time they were like, you on demon time and things like that, you get drunk, things like that. Like, but I used to say those things, but like, you have to be very intentional with your tongue and what you say, bro. What was like, I think, like, let's go to the Bible real quick. Was that actually like the first? I think that was like the first word I ever seen, bro. I ever seen that shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause like think about it. And the first in the Bible, it says God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. You know what I'm saying? It says God in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth, and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face deep of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And God saw the light, and it was good. That it was good. And God divided the light from the darkness, and God called the light day, and the darkness called night. And the evening and the morning were the first day. And God said, "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the water, and let it divide the waters from the waters. And God made the firmament and divided the waters from which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament. And it was so. And God called the firmament heaven, and the evening and the morning were the second day." Bro, that's actually, I just wanted to read that a little bit, bro. You know, the Bible, one of the books, bro. I started reading and get to reading that motherfucker for real. But the Bible, bro, really just showing you, bro. The first thing was the word, bro. The word is powerful. He said, "Let there be light," and there was light. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Let there be a firmament," and he separated the firmament, he created the heaven. You know what I'm saying? He separated the heavens from earth. You feel me? So, and I was just the power of words. We have to realize that, bro. Our words create reality, bro. What we speak is what we create, bro. We speak negativity, bro, we create negativity. And we gotta realize, bro, our emotions actually create habits as well, bro. How we feel. We haven't, people be like, what's the mean when people get sad or a breakup? They go get ice cream. They eat ice cream for a while. That's like creating bad habits when we have a negative trauma. You feel me? Our habits create our personality, bro, and our personality creates our personal reality. Our personality creates our personal reality, bro. So if you don't change the way that you think, you're gonna repeat the same actions. And if you keep repeating the same actions, you're gonna keep living the same life over and over and over. And you're gonna get sick of that shit. Cause it's living the same life over and over with nothing new. And especially when it's in some trauma and some BS, bro, you're gonna hate that shit. You know feel me? Even when I'm saying, you're gonna hate the same doing the same trauma feel things over and over. That shit's gonna hurt you. You're gonna dislike that shit. You feel me? You're not gonna want to do that shit every day. So you gotta realize that our thoughts create emotions, our emotions create habits, and our habits create personality, and our personality creates our personal reality, bro. So let's actually talk about that, bro. Our personality is our program, bro. You gotta realize we all living in a matrix. We all living in a matrix within our mind. We think how we think we create, bro. How we think creates everything around us. We could be a god or we could be a devil. God. What's another acronym for God? Is generator, operator, and destroyer. Which version are you being? Mom. Oh, come on now. Niggas be doing stuff. All right, I was talking about you can be a generator, operator, destroyer, and you get to choose which version of God you're gonna be. You're gonna be a devil, you're gonna be a destroyer, or you're gonna be a generator. You're gonna generate more income. You're gonna generate more love. You're gonna generate positive things. You're gonna generate abundance. You're gonna generate negativity, or you're gonna live in a scarcity mindset. You get to choose. You get to choose to be a god or a devil. You get to choose to be broke or rich. You get to choose within your mind first. Everything outside of yourself is a creation within your mind. So what you think is what you create. How you feel creates your habits, and your habits going to create your personality, bro. Your personality is going to create your personal reality. But you have to realize, bro, the combination becomes your personality, bro. How you think, how you act, and how you feel. And that combination becomes your personality. And your personality is literally going to put however you feel on autopilot. So if you're a content creator, you're gonna wake up and make content. You're gonna have you're gonna receive downloads and be a content creator. If you're a sad person, you believe you're a sad person and that nothing's going to get better, nothing will get better. And that's why nothing will change. Because you got to realize most people wake up every day and they press play on what happened yesterday. They press play on what happened 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago. And that has been holding them back and why they haven't got evolved in no way, because they're holding on to trauma and they're literally recreating this daily trauma, and you're reliving this shit every single day. You have to realize that you create how you feel, and how you feel creates your reality, bro. Your personality creates your personal reality. And you gotta realize that, bro. So until something changes, until you change how you think and how you feel about yourself and your your personality, how you see yourself, how you your self concept of yourself, until you change that, nothing around you will change. It will stay the same and it will get worse. Until you believe you will get better, you will not get better. You will stay the same or get worse. And chapter 4.4, bro, was talking about opening the door to the supernatural, bro. This book was talking about this. The supernatural doesn't start outside of you, bro. It starts like within you. Everything starts within you. I talked about it within the mind, within your heart. You ever had the fear, bro? Fear, it starts within your heart. You feel that shit within your stomach, heart, whatever it is for you. You feel that shit, bro. And when you stop identifying with the pain, fear, and survival, bro, you start creating space for better things to come within, bro. Because you got to realize, bro, like, you gotta like let go of all the emotional addictions to the past and to the trauma and to the scarcity mindsets and to the beliefs, those negative beliefs. You gotta let go of all those negative beliefs, bro. Because when you stop identifying with those, you're gonna stop reliving in that reality. You have to create space to become the best version of yourself. You gotta delete shit. You gotta delete those old mindsets, those old negative beliefs to bring in the new positive, the new good release, the beliefs that help you get $1,000,000 ideas. You got to have a belief system that helps you generate ideas, not a belief system that keeps you stagnant and keeps you in a mindset of lack, in the mindset of being broke. You feel me? And that's when you have to realize, bro, you gotta start being able to be guided as well, bro. Like you gotta believe in God. I know a lot of people say they believe in Christ, they believe in these different Muhammad, they believe in these different religions, bro. But do you truly believe that He's gonna guide you to become wealthy? Do you truly believe in these? I don't know what you want though. You might not want to be wealthy, bro. But my podcast here, bro, I'm teaching wealth, mindset, and spirituality, bro. All of it, bro. Because when you wealthy, bro, when you wealthy with inside, bro, everything outside of you is gonna be wealthy as well. I swear to God, bro. Like, you're gonna start seeing how everything when you start really taking care of yourself, you start understanding other people that took care of themselves in the grace and it's good. There's different people that have great knowledge, you know what I'm saying, that live a different lifestyle, that live a high vibrational lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? You start realizing those things. But let's talk about this one of the things I wanted to talk about, bro. I actually want to show an image right here. The pineal gland, bro. Let's show this image. I'll talk about the pineal gland, our third eye, bro, and opening it and just different things like that, bro. This is our pineal gland right here, bro. Look at the pineal gland. This shit look like nothing, bro. They're not gonna teach it. Cause I was in psychology, they didn't teach me shit about the true meanings of the pineal gland. But the pineal gland is literally like an antenna or a TV for a TV. You feel me? An antenna that's on the TV. Remember how the old school TV they used to have the antennas on that bitch? That's what, bro, our pineal gland basically is. It gives us the ability to receive information beyond our physical senses in the 5D, and it connects us to different realities beyond this reality we in, bro. You feel me? But if your mind is always stressed, anxious, or reliving trauma, the signal stays blocked and you will never be able to connect. But the best way to connect this shit is in stillness, is what connects and activates us to the antenna, bro. You ever been like meditation and different things like that, bro? When you just chilling, bro, and you just realize like what's not good for you. When you by yourself, you realize all these different things. When you take a break from substances, drugs, whatever it is, drinking, weed, whatever it is for you, you you be like, bro, I'm realizing what's not good, what I've been running from, and things like that. Stillness and silence, bro. Because once you realize, bro, that you are connected to when bro. We're everywhere. God is everywhere. You can go anywhere. When you close your eyes, you are darkness, bro. What the Bible just said, it was darkness first, bro. We are the darkness, bro. We are literally the darkness, bro. We were born in darkness, nigga. We was in the darkness in the womb for 9 months. You feel me? Before we were born. So we gotta realize, bro, stillness and darkness and being able to just go within ourselves and to tune into the information beyond our physical senses and connect to different realities and to receive and bring back that shit from those realities, bro. You're a person that's gonna be able to bring new things. You're gonna be an innovator. You're gonna be the person that bring new ideas to reality, bro. Because you gotta realize, bro, that you ever make for me, I always take it back to music because making music is just a way for me to just express. Because when I make music, I get ideas, I get melodies, and I just feel that shit from different places, bro. It don't always come from me. It's from I just go within, bro. We gotta realize, bro, like meditation. We gotta start tapping into the stillness because stillness is the gateway. Like we gotta tap into meditation, breath control, presence, awareness. Like we need to teach these things in school. Those are the things we should be. We should have meditation classes, bro. We should have classes to teaching how to control our breath so we can breathe our ways out of traumatic situations. Like, bro, you can really relieve. You can get the same feeling of smoking a blunt by breathing, bro. On some real shit, bro. Like on some real life shit, niggas gonna think I'm just talking about. I'm just so dead ass, cause you feel me? That's just what it is. That's how it goes. My bad. I'm still popping that shit up. But we gotta realize that shit, bro. And none of this shit is not trends, bro. These are like this has been known. This ancient, bro. Our ancestors knew this shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They knew that when the mind becomes quiet, bro, the body listens and our consciousness expands, bro. And when we able to expand, bro, like that's the door to God. You know what I'm saying? That's how I believe in God, expansion. You know what I'm saying? You can be a generator, operator, or destroyer, bro. Which one you gonna be? And you get to decide that shit, bro. But I just want to tell y'all something, bro. Some real stuff, bro. To end this off, bro. It's week 3. Hope y'all been taking care of yourself, putting the work in, bro. We 3 weeks in, nigga. You better not have gave up on your dreams and said you and what you wanted to create. Because if you did, bro, ain't nobody gonna come hold your hand, bro. you know what I'm saying, to make you do better, bro. But I want to tell you, bro, you need to stop trying to escape your past, bro. And you need to stop trying to rehearsing it and how to, all these different things, bro. You got to stop trying to escape your past and embrace it and let it be. And realize that the past is the past. And if you keep letting the past create your present future, bro, you're allowing your past to become your God. And you're allowing that past to create everything that's going on around you. So you got to realize, bro, the moment you change how you think is the moment you change and how you feel, bro. You gotta realize that when you change how you feel, you step into the best and the most creative version of yourself. You know what I'm saying? You stepping into like your most high, bro. The most high, the highest version of yourself, bro. You're the God within you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's when the supernatural becomes natural. But this is another episode, bro. Peace and love to y'all, bro. I hope y'all been taking care of yourself. 444. This is Devil the Alchemist Daily on the Soulful Prosperity Network, where we align wealth and wealth for well-being. Stay present, stay powerful, and stay aligned. 444. See y'all on the next episode, man.